Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Over 200 police stations up and down the length of Scotland should be shut immediately. And I'm not saying that because, hey, there's so little crime. And I'm not saying it in order to try and save money by closing down police stations. I'm saying it no, because they represent a clear and present health hazard to everyone concerned. They are riddled with asbestos, to a point where they are deemed to be dangerous. And the SNP government is being blamed for what is a shameful neglect of the entire police estate. They've known about it for years and have done precisely bugger all. Completely banned. I can't remember exactly when the ban went in the 60s, I think, the ban in using asbestos in building. And so, that shows how old these police stations are. There's at least 4 of them have got RAC concrete, RAAC concrete, which is the concrete cancer stuff, and are in actual mortal danger of collapsing. These are buildings that they need to be demolished. They need to be pulled down and rebuilt. They are an absolute danger, not just to the policemen, but to passers-by, to members of the public who have to go in for some reason, and yes, even for those detained for whatever crime or suspicion of crime you've ever been put in a cell for. You shouldn't be expected to be running the risk of mesothelioma, the lung cancer form that comes from it. Liam Kerr, the Tory Justice Minister, I think he is, he's described the situation as, quote, utterly appalling and downright dangerous. It's deeply alarming and it puts our hard-working officers and staff at great risk. It puts other people at great risk. It puts people living nearby. That gets into the air nearby. It floats. It's so light and in your lungs and to hastening to your grave. I mean, they are shockingly bad. But the cost of repair, because of the way in which it has to be repaired, would be way more than the cost of actually just taking it down, carting it away and rebuilding. But he's saying that they've ignored warnings for years about Scotland's crumbling estate and left officers and staff working in these buildings to face the consequences. It must be an urgent wake-up call for the Justice Secretary to properly fund our police estate and guarantee asbestos will be removed from these stations where it is safe to do so. In most cases, even removing asbestos is dangerous. We've used asbestos for thousands of years, yes, but here's the thing. It's been killing people for thousands of years. It's just generally we don't live long enough to die of asbestos poisoning. It's only really since the 60s that it's been a thing, because our life expectancy has gone on so long that this has become a problem. But we've known about it. Let's get rid of it. But no, they won't, because it doesn't push independence, does it? So the cops can carry on dying of lung cancer. The public can carry on dying of lung cancer. Criminals can carry on dying of lung cancer, and the SNP can go, well, we're pushing for independence. Tossers. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Bye.